Got him.
Hi there, subscribers and future subscribers. Today, I am throwing bait lines, traps full of chicken and fish into the water right here behind me. So I'm gonna be doing some crabbing. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoy. I have 6 of these little, I guess they're tilapia. I'm not sure what they are. You know what that is? I think it's a tilapia. If you know for sure, that's what we're using today. It was in the freezer for like a year. We cleaned out the freezer yesterday and I was like, ooh, that's good crab bait. My roommate left it in there. I don't know why he's eating these little tiny fish, but this trap is ready to go. They're all frozen together. They'll still cut. I'll let them defrost on the drive in today. So I'm just gonna start chopping these up, getting them prepped. Sorry, Chris. You should have eaten your food before it got nasty. Oh, gross. Juices just shot out of it. Ah, golly. We don't have to conserve bait, that's for sure today. I also have some bait lines I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna set an array of bait lines along the edge here. Hopefully that does something nice for us. 2 pieces of chicken. Walking out into the flats, baby. You can see it's nice and shallow throughout the whole area, so we can spot really well with the crabs when we're marching along here. We're gonna set up our bait lines right along the grass edge, so it kind of sucks them into us, and then we're just gonna walk the grass edge, and we're gonna scoop after we get the traps in. Just looking for a nice deep hole to throw these for now. There's one, it's a nice deep section there. We'll send this other one down this way. So much life on the edge of these grass flats, it's incredible. There's a little bit of grass throughout the sand patches, but this is mostly sand and like thin mud, so I can step around in it pretty easily. Now, you gotta watch out for alligators, obviously. We saw one last time. There we go. That one's good to go for now. We got nice sun coming out here. One thing I don't like doing is crabbing with bait that often, just because it does attract alligators. So just gotta be careful and be vigilant. I'm on my own, so if an alligator comes, it's just me versus him, and I'll win. So I have one that's messed up, so what I'm doing is just bending a hook so it can go through here to pull the string right here through it. So what I'll do is actually just slide that down in there. This old rusty nasty hook, slide it in there, slide it through all the way till it gets to the other side. And then I'm gonna take this rope right here, I'm gonna just stick this hook through it somewhere. Nice little spot right here on the end through the rope, and then we're gonna pull that rope back through right there. Slide that rope in, because the rope wouldn't go through on its own, but with a little hook you got it. And then I'll just tie a nice knot over here, and that should hold my float pretty good. There we go, that should stay good now. That ain't going nowhere. Look at that, beautiful. I know it's a long setup, I get it, but the next thing, it takes a while to set up crabs, especially when you're out here solo. I'm gonna just stick this some chicken lines through here, and we're gonna prop these up just on the side. I got 3 of those and 1 little crappie net. I'd like to get a better one of these. If you know where to get it, let me know. I'll do it, I'll go buy it. As you can see, it's not really that difficult to make these. You just got a stick and you tie the stick to the crab line right there, and then you got it. So kind of nice, wouldn't you say? We got here 3 crab lines. Let's go toss them out. Start setting up our array. I'm gonna bring a net with me too. You never know if I'm gonna just spot one walking around. I always have to have a net. And we'll be able to stick these directly into the sand here, into the little mud sand, and that should help us out. Just holding them steady so we know where they're at. We'll see a little stick sticking out of the ground. Let's set these 2 down. This one's already loose. That's good. And we'll be able to see them just on the line, so we'll just run around, scoop them up as we see them. Look at that. Beautiful. There's one. Stick this right here on the edge of the grass. Into the sand it goes. There we go. So I'll be able to see that. Like, the crab's on that, I'll be able to just run up behind him, and I have a lot of space to fight him and catch him. An alligator swimming towards my trap. He looks to be pretty big. I'm gonna stay very shallow while I know where he's at. He can't get anywhere near me without me seeing him, so I will be protected and I will be vigilant. He's under. I don't like that. So I'm gonna stay where I can see him. Stay back nice and shallow. Yeah, that alligator's still out there. See the white thing? He's right out there. I see his head. So he ain't being anything clever or anything. Let's toss this right here. That's him right there. See that? That's our alligator friend. He's swimming right at my trap. I don't like that. This is why I hate using bait. If I was out here alone with no bait, he'd have no idea I was here. Now he's just curious. He ain't big though. He could just get a nice slap in the face and he'll run off. He made himself at home, right on top of my trap. So we're gonna be dodging gators, catching crabs. You can always tell their head. You see the eyes and the nose sticking out. Yeah, that gator's not much of a threat. Just gotta make sure there's no bigger ones. But for now, we're good. He's uninterested in us. He's just smelling the food and seeing what's going on. They get very curious, so just gotta accept that that's what gators do. They get curious, they go out, they check it out. Just keep an eye out on them. Another thing I'll never do is actually throw top water when I see it going around, because they'll come straight to it. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful crab right there. He just came right out of the grass. Gator's coming closer. I don't see him now. Let's get out. He's a peeler. He's a little soft. I'm gonna put him straight in the cooler. The other day I had a couple die and go bad because I was out so long and didn't have any ice. So today I brought ice in a cooler. So this is a nice crab. That's a nice 6.5 inch crab right there. Look at that. That's a beautiful crab to start the day. No bait needed for him. Just want to feel their shells to make sure if they're soft or if they're hard. If they're a little softer, because it's a new moon, a lot of them actually peel their shells when it's a new moon. So you want to make sure that you're prepared for that. Let's set him right here. Grab the cooler and get set up. There we go, we got ice. We're gonna put him on it. Here you go, buddy, your new home in my belly. There we go, he's in the ice. Ice box, let's put that in the shade. Keep the ice as long as we can. I don't see the gator. Oh, I see him now. He's up there. He's going away from us. We're good. See you, buddy. Thanks for letting us crab today in your land. It's my land for the day, I guess. Let's just start scanning and running around out here. We're all set up. Everything's out. All the traps are out. I'm gonna leave them where they are for now. I'm gonna crab for the morning here. Nothing touching the lines yet. Gator's swimming away from us. We are good to go. Look at this little guy. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, look at that. He's in the grass. Look, I can't even see him now. Oh, there he is. There he is. Look at him go. Yeah, he's too small. Let him out. Let him swim away. So you just run around these grass edges. They're all sitting on the edge of this grass, and it's perfect. Easy to target them. Nice and sunny. Beautiful. This is a perfect day for this. I need to get probably 6 to 10 to do crab cakes. So if I can get like 3 or 4 more big ones like that last one, I'll be really set up. Are you guys just looking for the gator? He's over there heading towards the boat. in that cove back there. It's not my first time dealing with gators when I'm crabbing. I've actually dealt with them many times in the past, and they've never attacked me. They've always just attacked the bait. And I've had them within 3-4 feet of me before, and that's never been a huge problem. But you always got to be vigilant. You never know what they're going to do, especially when it's mating season like right now. I don't see another gator around. He's not making any noise either, so we should be good, but gotta be careful. You can see there's a little bit of wind out here, so you got a little bit of choppiness. So I'll probably end up just working that edge down there, just because once you get this choppiness, it's gonna be hard to find them, hard to see them. You'll see them sometimes, but a lot of them you'll miss just because it's so choppy, you just can't see through the water that well. Scan everything. A lot of them are just hiding. Sometimes you'll find them actually just sitting in the mud, like burrowed in, especially when it's a new moon, like now. You'll find them that way a lot. Oh, that's an oyster. Visibility goes down. See? I couldn't tell if it was an oyster or a crab. Visibility is everything when you're doing this. You have to be able to see everything that's in there. That canoe fisherman is actually right near that gator. He should be just fine. That's how you know you're a Floridian. You see a gator and you keep doing whatever you're doing. Which is walking around in those crabs, chasing crabs in foot water. We're gonna toss this one a little deeper while we're right here. "20 feet more." We'll kind of do that every once in a while. One right here. We got a big one right here. Got him. There we go, baby. He's hard. That was a good one. You never know when you're gonna spot one. But I love walking these flats. It is so much fun just chasing down crabs. That's a nice 6-inch too. I've caught like nothing under 6-inch here, so I'm gonna keep rocking this area. I might even take the kayak out and go hit another flat. Gator starts coming near me. I can see them before they get to me for a while. You know what I mean? Because this is so shallow. It's like a foot and a half deep through the whole place. But these guys are all through it. So I'm from Maryland. I have no better idea to do than to go after them when I find them. You know, especially when they're all like 6 inches. They're nice crabs, you know. Like I have a couple at home already. I'm trying to get like 6 to 10 today, and I can do crab cakes. So I'm ready for it, man. Nice Maryland blue crab cakes, baby. Oh. Oh yeah, for big reds. I got like a 3-foot big red out of about a month and a half ago. Oh man, he pulled me right into the mangroves. It was a fight and a half. It was fun. But I was sore for like 3 days. It took like 15 minutes to bring him in. Yeah. But they'll swallow that half crab like real quick. Hey, good luck, man. I'm gonna keep doing it. Got him. There we go, baby. Beautiful. That one I had to chase him down. He was coming up close. We're starting to spot more crabs. I'm gonna keep crabbing. I have to set that other trap. I forgot to set it. I got so caught up in this. That's a good one too, baby. Another 5.5, 6, 5.5. Look at that. Both nets. We're starting to get ourselves some crabs now. They're both hard. They can go in with him because it's in the ice, so it's not a big deal, but I'll stick them on the other side. That's a good crab. And this is a good crab too. Let's put them upside right. There you go. 3 crabs. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got 3 good ones right here. 3 good ones, all about 5.5, 6 inches. Can I get more? Yes, I can. Got him. Male and a female. Good male, tiny female. We're gonna let her go. We'll keep him. Beautiful. We're starting to see them everywhere right now. Let's keep doing this. Keep taking this out. I just drop everything in charge. We'll let her go soon. But it looks like they're starting to come out now that it's like almost 10. It's about 10 a.m. No gator in sight. I'm gonna toss this out here. Set this down. There we go, nice 1.5 feet of water. Let's take him back and scout on our way back too. That's a good crab. Nothing on the bait lines yet. What is that? Is that like little mud crabs? Yeah, not what we're wanting. Okay, we're gonna let her go. We're gonna pick him up, put him in the net, in the bucket there. Let's give him a little rinse real quick. He's angry crab, aren't you? Come on, grab it. There we go, he's in. There we go, 4 nice crabs right now. Let's find that female. Where's she run off to? Hello, little lady. Oh, there she is. There she is right there. Look at her, she found a little hole. Come on, get in the net. I'm gonna let her go nearby so she attracts another male. You know, the best bait for crabbing is actually a female crab. We're gonna let her go in the shallows right here. Let's get her out a little further actually. Out here. Bring me another man. Find your man, girl. So this whole cove is too muddy. It's like you sink like a nice few inches every time you step. So I'm just gonna pull out of it and work this area up here anyway. And the water's pretty warm in it. Usually when the water gets kind of hot into a section, the crabs kind of avoid it. So I don't really like that, messing with flats that are just hot. That's why I like to come out here in the morning too. Always rehash your spots, look at that. He's a little small. He's about 5 inches though, I'll keep him. She's nice though, I'm gonna let her go. Let's just do that now. Let her go. Come on, man. Well, he's really attached to her, so I'll let her go on the shoreline over there. We'll have 2 females in our little territory. Yeah, he's about 5. He's a keeper, but he's small. And I had just walked through that area, so it's kind of convenient. They just swim right up into it. A lot of times these areas will just restock themselves throughout the day. Come on, let her go. Let's get him in this net. And let's put her in this net. We'll let her go out here, give him a little rinse. And let's let her go out here, past all the bait lines. And just let her out here. She's an immature female again. It's a different one too, it's not the same girl. Bring me another. He's hard. Get him in the bucket, the cooler. Look how much smaller he is compared to these ones. That's like a 5-inch versus like 6-inch ones, like big ones. Like he's almost not even worth keeping, but we don't know how many we're gonna get. He's a keeper still, but look how tiny he is compared to this guy right here. Crazy. Look at that little female. She found the that's one of the ones we released for sure. Look at her. Let's play with her. But she found the bait line there. Hello. Hello. Alright, we'll leave her be. Bring me another man. There he is. He's making his way away from me. Got him. He's a little small. We don't need him. He's too small. I don't feel like cleaning that little guy. Let him run off. He was on the bait line. Just caught him up here. I'm starting to float along the flats. I'm gonna go out here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish for some trout along the edge while I float off to another flat to see if I can find a flat with 2 more crabs for right now. This one's been a little slow for the moment, so we'll come back to it. Maybe there'll be some crabs on the lines and stuff. If I had someone else with me, they'd be working the lines while I go out and hit that other flat. We could double our intake, but I'm on my own. None of my friends want to do cool shit. so that's why I have this channel. Actually gonna move one of the traps out into some deeper water while I'm out on the kayak, because I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna hit a flat across the way. Okay, so you see that boat? Well, there's a canal, and on the other side there's another flat. We're gonna go try that flat for a bit and then come back here. Probably do that for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then we'll come back to this flat and work this flat again, and then call it a day. All right, we got our bait, our trap here. Pull that bobber in. We're getting ready to drop it here shortly. All right, let's stick it right here for now. Let's stick it right now. And then I'm gonna pull over this way here. I'll probably come right back to the same spot right here and get waked a little bit here. But nice little area on the outside of the flats right here. Looks like kind of what I'm hoping for. So right here, let's drop that, come back, pick it up on the way back. Right on the edge of the deep. See that? Right there. That's usually a good place to catch a lot of everything. So I'm gonna pull across the channel here, get across here. I'm gonna go work this flat up here. It looks like a nice little flat. I was told about it by someone else the other day. They said it was a really good flat. So we'll try it, see if there's any crabs on it. Pull off on that little beach right there and then go from there. All right, we're gonna leave the kayak up here on this little beach here. And we're gonna work this flat. Might give it a nice little push up a little further, just so it doesn't get washed away when someone wakes it later. We will get waked. We're on the edge of the no wake zone. See, no wake zone, manatee zone. Oh, look at these little mullet babies here. This is a nice flat here, nice and clear, a little wavy because we got wind. But let's see if we can get some crabs in here and then go back to the other flat. Never worked this flat before, so since I started this channel, I'm really exploring a lot. That's a ton of needlefish. I'm exploring just so much, and I love it. So I'm gonna keep doing it because it's really fun to me, and I hope it's enjoyable to you. Flats crabbing is fantastic. I'd actually never done it before, so the other day was the first time I did it. Look at this. Look at her just sitting in there in the grass. She's small, I think. Yeah, she is a keeper. I mean, she's a mature female, but she is kind of small. I'm gonna let her go. Let her go, let her grow. Someone would keep her, but not me. Look at her. There she is, back in the grass. Look at her sitting in there. Beautiful grass. Hello, crabby, 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 crabby. See, this is a good flat. There's crabs on it. Just gotta find a bigger one. Super clear. I love this flat. I would like to come here when it's not windy. I will be back. The flats and these grass flats are just such great places for fish and crabs and everything to be. So much life comes from these flats, and they just clarify the water as well, and it's amazing. Little one right here. Oh, he's running from me. He's quick. I'll let him run. I don't want to scare off any bigger ones if there's any bigger ones around, but let's catch him anyway. He's right here. Hey buddy. Right into the net. He's a little male. For sure, that's a male, yeah. That's a male. There's a lot of good males out here. I really like that. Like, oh, he's soft crow. I feel bad I lost his claw there for him. Dang it. Let's keep going along this flat here. Edge of the canal flat. Some deep water right there. If there's a big one going into that, we're gonna have to charge into some deeper water. So I can see all the way up to the edge there, so I'm kind of staying out towards the deeper section, like where it starts to drop off, so that I can see them before they run off into there. And if they run that way, they'll be easy to catch. There's a good one. Oh, he's burrowing in. What is he burrowing into? I don't know where he went. He went in here. He's under this. All right, let's let that wash out. Let's get a position over here. He burrowed into this little rock on the side here. Come on up, buddy. I'm gonna stay to the right side so he doesn't charge out of here and try to get away if he's here still. I can't see very well. Where'd he go? He gone. He might come back out. Let's keep moving and try to come back for him. Seeing little ones all through here. Heading right back into the canal is what they're doing. There's the little one right there. I'm gonna let him run off. This is like clay rock that I'm stepping all over. Seems like they like it a lot. Like, look at this. It goes way down in there. A lot of bait right along the edge here too. This is probably a really good fishing spot. I saw a charter out here the other day, and I was like, ooh, dolphins. Hello. Scare the crabs my way, fellas. I'd like to get a couple crabs on this flat before I head back to the other. Wow, that's a serious drop off. Right here, massive drop off. Look at this. Look at this. Right here. Oh my God, we just found a new fishing spot. No wonder that charter was over here. They dug it out. This is where they dredged out the canal. It's a massive clay wall right there. Well, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna fish this with some shrimp. Hell yeah, that's so cool. Look at this. There's a dead crab here. Tiny, tiny dead crab. I think I'm gonna get some finger mullet, pop them in there maybe today if I get a chance. But that's deep water. I can just throw it down there with a big old sanker. I think I'm crabbing today though. I can't get distracted from my goal. I do this all the time. I'll just like stop crabbing, go fishing, come back to crabbing and be like, all over the place. I gotta pick one for a day and do it. Oh, he's way too fast for me. He went way deep, way too fast. This is a hard spot to catch him. Just because they got all that way to go and I can't really go all the way into there. I can, but I have my phone on me, so I don't really want to destroy my phone. Oh, manatee right there. That scared the living hell out of me. Big old manatee right here. I thought it was a gator. I was like, oh boy, he's close, too close. No, just a big manatee. Don't want to deal with gators at all. Here, look at him sitting on the edge of that grass. Hello, friend. There's our manatee friend right there. And yep, that's a female. You can tell by the orange claws. See, a lot of the orange tips, those are typically females almost all the time. And then the males don't usually have that. They're more of a blue tip. Well, there's a lot of crabs over here. They just haven't been that big. Or they've been very shisty and escape, getting away from us into the deep water. Some of those crabs I caught earlier would have definitely escaped in deeper water. Oh, look at that one. That's small, but it's still something. It's another female. Look at her. It's not the same one. That was a different one. It's a little further down. Pretty cool. They look beautiful swimming right on the top of that grass. Look at all these needlefish. They're really tiny and thin to see, but look at them go right here. There they all go. Massive school of like 50 of them. Who's that? Oh, that's nothing. I thought it was like a different type of crab. It makes me feel alive just to be out here on these flats, just walking around. One with nature, yeah. Let's find more crabs, dang it. All right, I'll keep a 5-inch at this point. I need a couple more. Look at this. It's an actual live horseshoe crab here. Just watch him for a minute. Usually, they're almost always dead when I find them. This horseshoe crab just flipped over. I'm gonna flip him back over and give him a little help there. He got flipped over by the wind. Someone's wake just flipped him. Look at him go. Pretty cool stuff. Look, another horseshoe. Is he alive? Yep, he's burrowed in. That's cool. Little horseshoe crabs off the flats. I'm gonna walk down a little bit and actually check out this area down here. I got time. I ain't in no hurry today. I got plans later, but I'll be there when I get there. I'm out here with God right now. And no one gets to go ahead of God. These logs that are sticking out, pipes or whatever, they seem to have crabs on them in a couple spots so far. So I'm gonna try this one. There's a tube over there. Run up through here real quick. I'm not seeing anything. Ooh, it's really warm up here. A little too warm for crabs to be in, I think. Nope, they're gonna be a little deeper than this. So I think it might be better to crab in the morning because once the temperature starts to rise in the water, they probably go deeper just to get out of that hot water. That'll actually probably kill them, honestly. Look at this. So this is a horseshoe crab that didn't find any help when he got flipped over. Looks like he died. See, that happens to them a lot. You ever see a horseshoe crab flipped over? Help him out. Give him a hand. My goodness. That right there is the hull of an old boat. Let's go look at it real quick. Look at that. Let's see what it's made of. Yeah, it's just like plastic. Looks like it's been there. It's been there a long time. Crazy stuff. I think they're mating. There's a small one and a big one. Those are both horseshoe crabs just swimming through the grass right now. I think they're mating though. I would assume that's a mating ritual. I've just never seen it before. I'm impressed with the clarity here. Love it. It's amazing. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's eating the claw that fell off that other one earlier. You see that? There he goes. I'm letting him run away. But that was so cool. Crazy to see that. Little cannibal crab right there. You're a good bait crab. You want to catch tarpon? I hear that's the bait. Little pass crabs. I'm trying to go slow so I don't startle them all. Because that's what I've been doing when I've gone through here. They've gotten startled and ran off into the deep and I can't get them. There's a little one. Watch him. He's burrowing in. So you see this? Look how he's trying to hide in the sand right there. He's small. Oh, he's soft shell. We're gonna eat that. Oh, it's a female, not mature. Let's let her go and put her in a safe spot. Here, she's a soft shell. I want to protect her. If she was a male and soft shell like that, I'd be eating that for lunch right now. I'd go cook a sandwich. There you go, girl. Get in there. Stay good. Drop your babies. There she is, right there, nice and safe. It's hard to let a soft shell go. I'll tell you. They taste so good. If you ever have it in a sandwich, it's amazing. There's that guy again. Oh, look at him. He went in there. Come on out, dude. Come on out. He ain't coming out of there. Let's do a poker stick and a catcher stick. I don't know how deep this thing goes in there. Come on out, dude. He's a good crab. That's the one I saw earlier that got away from me. He's smart. He's been around a while. He's a good 5.5 to 6 inches. He's not huge. Wow, that's deep. My goodness, look at that. I don't know how I'm gonna get him to come out. I don't think he's coming out. That thing is like a cave in there. That is a crab cave. You need a trap to get him. Let's be honest here. I'll try one more time. Nope, not coming. There's no way. I mean, that thing is so thick. That went back like almost the length of the net and it went all the way around. That sucks. And it goes back into here too. I just don't know where he went. He's gone. Is that a pufferfish? Yeah, that's a pufferfish. Watch this. Almost got him. Almost got the pufferfish. All right, I think I'm done over at this side. Let's go back there. Looks like it's actually a tide coming in. It's a little deeper now than it was before. Okay, good. Yeah, I was worried about the kayak for a second there. I was like, where's the kayak? It's not this beach, it's that beach. That would have sucked. The kayak floats away and I get stuck all the way out here, middle of nowhere. And look here. There's those two mating again, running along the flat. Look at that. Crazy. Dang, and see the kayak is so hot. I feel like Bill Belichick after Tom Brady left. All right, we're gonna pick up this trap now. It's about 12, about noon. So I haven't really seen a ton since we saw those little ones, but that one guy that got away. Let's see if this brought anything in for us while we was out here in the channel. No, we'll just move it closer. Move it closer so we don't have to come back and get it in the current later, in the wind. Oh my God! Oh my God, did you see that? I just started recording and that just happened. Let's do that again. Oh, don't fall off. That was so many big mullet. They're all right here. They're all right here. See if they'll do it again. I don't know what that was. Maybe something attacked them, or maybe it was me. That was so cool. All right, I'm checking the traps, and I'm actually gonna leave them out here tonight, I think, because I'm gonna be back here early in the morning. I don't think they'll be in any danger. No one comes to this spot at all. So let's check these traps, avoid the gator, and get on home. Please be a couple crabs in now. Let's see what we got in this one. Absolutely nothing. Well, that's weird. That's very disappointing. We're gonna move it further out into a deeper water hole. Just hope for better luck there. Oh, that was a hermit crab just fell on top of me. We're taking the bait line check in and just shove it in these traps for the night. I think we should be safe to leave these traps out here. No one's walking out in these flats like I do. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of people that are gonna be lining up to go grab them. And also the boats really can't get up in here that well. So like the commercial crabbers shouldn't mess with me. I heard the commercial crabbers around here like to cut people's lines. Like, what a bunch of jerks. If that's you and you're a commercial crabber around here, screw you, man. You shouldn't do that to anybody. I don't care who you are. Like, I would never do that to anybody if it was my business or not. Like, that's ridiculous. To cut someone else's crab trap line, you're just a jerk. You should just quit your job and do something else, because you're just not meant to do this. This is for people that love doing this, not people that want to cut your crab trap when they see it. If you cut my trap, I'll fine you. We'll have a chat. If you're one of those people, watch out. I guarantee you. Go in the comments, say what you want. That gator was just around here a little bit ago. He's little, so I ain't worried about him, but oh fudge, I do have chicken on the back there. That's not good. Let's get out of here. Let's get off to the side right here. It's kind of deep right here. It's like a deeper hole, so I'm actually gonna leave the traps in this hole for the night. And the flats will prevent any boats from getting in here. So we should be in a safe spot where people can't walk out to get them. The only way someone's stealing them is if they're coming out on the kayak, and no one does that. No one goes out on the kayak and steals traps. It just doesn't happen. Nothing in there. This one I just put out a little bit ago, so it's not a big deal. I expected this one to have nothing, but I didn't expect the other one to have nothing. I got one more to check. All right, we got that one left for till tomorrow. No crabs, just hermit crabs, dude. This is annoying. Well, I guess they need to sit longer. We'll let them sit out tonight and come back tomorrow. It just is what it is. Nothing in the traps. Wow, that kind of sucks. We didn't do good after the 10 a.m. Like, once 10 a.m. passed, it was over. We kind of sucked. All right, we are done for the day. Man, I'll tell you. So like, as soon as it hit like 10 a.m., I didn't really see much except for in that deeper water out in the other flat. Like, this shallow flat turned off completely. I think what it is the water got way too hot because it's the middle of the summer. And I have now learned a new lesson. So I'll be back tomorrow, pick up those traps. This forces me to have to come back, so I can't mess around tonight and do dumb things. But I'll be back tomorrow, and what I'll do is I'm gonna come out here, pick up those 3 traps, run these areas one more time for about an hour or 2, and then call it a day, and see if we can catch a couple more crabs and have ourselves a feast tomorrow night. Open up the cooler, Chris. Go take a look. Go take a look. Open it up, Chris. Open it up.
Oh, whoa, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big boys today. Only big
What
boys.
the hell?
Yeah, man. I found them. I know where they're at.
Where?
I'm not telling you that. Easiest way to get in is just take your paddle, drop it down, take a seat. Obviously we're in like 6 inches of water, so not hard, but you can do that even when it's a little bit deeper. We're gonna go grab the traps, and that's it. I just checked the flats, there's nothing there. No crabs. I think we got here a little too late, it's after 10, so I'm just gonna grab the traps and go cook some crabs, make some cakes, see what I got in these traps, hopefully something. If I don't have something in these traps, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Let's go grab the furthest one first and keep an eye out for that dang gator. He's small, so he wouldn't mess with me, but just keep an eye out anyway. We got 2 traps right there. I'm gonna grab the far one there by the mangrove first on that island, and then we'll move along, grab these 2, and then pull out. Yeah, the clarity's not that good today either. Conditions change pretty quick, you know. No one messed with my traps, it looks like. That's nice. Gators or humans, no issues. Let's pull it this way. Hopefully there's something in here. Let's see how we did. We got 1 little one. 2, actually that's a keeper, that one in the front. So 2 in this one. Let's shake out these guys. Hermits. That's good. 1 keeper so far. See if we get any more. Pull this up. Drop it in the kayak. It's always nice to leave them out overnight. I'm glad they were safe overnight too. No issues at all. Couple crabs. I had a lot of bait in it. I was like, I don't really want to throw away all that bait and not try to catch more crabs. I wanted to get 5 more today. So if we got 2, if we get 4 in these 2 traps here, 4 keepers, we'll be really happy. If we get a little less, it won't be a big deal. We just won't give any food to Chris. Trap. String. Pull that sucker up. See what's in it. Nothing in that one. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh my God. Next one. Last one. There we go. I see the trap. This one's got like the worst float I've ever used in my life. But I've actually had this float on here for like 2 years. It's just a bottle, and the bottle's like sunk. You just don't want to put it in somewhere you don't know where it is, you know? Oh yeah, baby! Oh, Jesus Christ. There's 2 good ones in this one. That was what we're talking about right now. Let's put that one up there. Let's prop this one behind me. And then let's get the heck out of here before the gator sees all the meat. All right, 3 keepers. Here we go, baby. Look at them. We'll take both you guys, and we'll take you and you. Heck with it. I think we might have 4 keepers here. I'll take a look at the measurements when I get up back on the shoreline. I'll probably run the edge again, just for the heck of it. I always do it. Kayak crabbing at its finest right here. There's the thumbnail, fellas. Ow, poked myself behind me. We're pulling the drag there. This is pulling. Look how much water's in this thing. Ready? It's ready to go again, man. Thank you, Wawa iced tea. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, I find that a mix of fish and chicken in the trap is usually pretty good. Typically will always work. If there's crabs there, they'll eat that. I would prefer, honestly, to have like, to have caught fresh mullet for this. I think it works a lot better than these did. I think if we had fresh mullet, we might have had a couple more in those traps. I could have easily caught it too. I just didn't think about it yesterday. As you can see, I'm barefoot. I forgot my water shoes today. There we go. Safe, gator-free life right there. Okay. Start unloading these traps. Yeah, that one's probably going home. But these 3, they're coming with me. We're gonna put the bucket in the truck with us so they don't overheat in the back. Got an hour drive home. I just wanted to leave these traps overnight, see how they would do, and they did well. They did okay, like average, I'd say, but enough, you know? All I needed was a couple more, so it's really like my supplemental crabs, you know, it's like extra crabs, the way I see it. And I didn't pay anything for, except for the $6 for chicken. That's a big one right there, look at him. He's a good blue baby. These are two really good ones. A lot of really good crabs here, just not a ton of them. But there's a lot of, all the ones I caught have been really good, except for a couple smalls that I let go. All right. Got one right here. Look at that. Got him. That's how we do it, baby. We're gonna run the flats again. He's a little soft, but he's not soft. He's hard, but he's just recently hardened. That's good, we got another one. Hell yeah, dude. What a day. We're not gonna put them all together until we leave, just because I don't want them killing each other for nothing right now. When I leave, I mean, if they kill each other within 1 hour and I get them back home, they're safe. They won't be rotten by that point. Come on, dude, fall off. How's it home in there? Let's get that out of there. It's always the sketchy part. There we go. Nice. That's awesome. Right when we got out there. I'm just running this flat one more time and I'm out of here. Unless I see like 3 crabs or something crazy happens, you know what I mean? That's what always happens. Something crazy. I'm like, I'm ready to go, one more cast, then I catch a fish. I'm ready to go, one more crab, then I catch like 3 more. So, I don't know, that's how I am. I'm always like, that'll be the last one. Oh, I'm tired, I'll go home. Nope, and then all of a sudden I start and I'm like, ah! You know, it's kind of nice. So I'm going around barefoot. There's like not a single shell in the sand. I mean, there's no oysters at all. It's all sand and mud, and it actually feels really good on your feet. I went to another spot I crabbed like this, and I'll probably go back there again and do a video sometime. Last time we went there, we got like, I think 19 crabs. They were all really small though. I mean, I'm talking like 5-inch females, but it was still really fun going around scooping up 20 crabs like that in a day. It's awesome. So much fun. I'll tell you, it's a hell of a leg workout, because every time you kick forward like that, you're working this muscle right here. If you ever want a good leg workout without going to the gym, just walk around some nets in the water for 5 hours. I didn't have it on camera. My camera was dead at the moment, but I found one of my lines had gotten pulled all the way up into the grass, but there was no crab on it when I got to it. So yesterday I saw that happen. It's kind of funny. He just like pulled right into the grass, hung out in the grass, and I guess he got bored. His retention rate was low. Time to clear these traps up. On your way out, boys. And little fella there. Little guy, you go home. And you come with me. Oh, there we go. Pull him up. Let's get ready. He's ready for a fight. We're gonna drop him in the bucket. The bucket's behind you. That's what's holding you up right here, guys. That's what's holding you all up. Next one. These two are both good right here. We can drop these directly in the bucket. Let's do that. Ready? We'll set the camera here. And we'll dump these two straight into the bucket. These both coming home with us. Yeah, look at these guys. Nice crabs right there. 2 really nice crabs. All in. There we go. All right, I think we got about a dozen. Maybe 11 or 12 total from the last 2 days. Look at that. Beautiful. Hey there, buddies. 4 in there for the day, and we'll call it a day. Go home. All I wanted was 4. I said 5 would be great, but 4, I'm happy. I probably got here now 2-3 hours ago. Would have probably got like 8, but who needs that? There he goes. Back to the depths. He's now in cold water. Safe and sound. We're buckling in the crabs now. There we go. All buckled up with the boys. See ya, Ant. See ya, dudes. Give him a nice little rinse off. Why are you so angry there, buddy? Old Bay. And then we're gonna put down some sea salt here from the farm. I was gonna sprinkle them in there. And I'll put more on them as they're cooking, like on their bellies and stuff. For now I just wanna get a little bit on, get it going. About to steam these suckers. Apple cider vinegar is excellent with your crabs. So I just like to stick a little bit of that in there. Add a little flavor. It's gonna stink a little bit more, but it's gonna add a lot of flavor to it. Some people put beer in it. I'm not gonna do that today. Not really feeling it. But a little apple cider vinegar, really good stuff. We wanna get this water up to a nice boil, and then we'll start the steam. And we'll do these 3 with the steam. The other ones have all been boiled already. So I think I got 11 crabs this weekend. So should be nice. All right, we got a nice steam. I'm gonna start them up. Let's get the first one in there. Here we go. He's a little angry. In there. All right. That was crazy. I didn't mean to do that. Get some Old Bay on him. He's gonna be dead in a second anyway. That didn't go well at first. Let's just cover him up, let him steam. Come on with me, buddy. Next is you, the big boy. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. He's f***ing it all up. Oh, no. Let go, dude. Fighting for his life right here. There we go. We got him in. That's always the hardest part, is getting them in. All right, we got our crabs steaming here. Look at that. They're starting to look really good now, dude. Oh, man. I can't wait. I haven't had steamed crabs like this in a minute. This is how we do them up in Maryland with the apple cider vinegar. Some people put beer in it. I don't typically do that. But I got the Old Bay, some sea salt here from the farm that I found. And just rock and roll with that. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. All right. Now, it's time to make the blue crabs. I know this is what everyone's been waiting for, you. Blue crab cakes, Maryland style. We're gonna use some mayo. We got about a pound of crab meat here. We're gonna use a little bit of sea salt from the farm. And we're gonna use some of this here, Old Bay. If you do it without this, you're doing it wrong. Dijon mustard, do that. Don't let anyone tell you differently. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. That's how you pronounce it. We got 1 egg, a little bit of parsley. We're not gonna use that much. And we're gonna use some Publix bread. We'll make some breadcrumbs with that. It's a little honey wheat. Honey wheat's solid. I mean, it ain't that bad. It'll be good. We're gonna mix it all up in a bowl, toss it in this thing, and put it in the stove and the oven. It's gonna be great. Enjoy. Let's start with the egg. Egg time. Oh, just half the egg fell off. We lost half the egg already. A little bit of the egg. We'll get that cleaned up later. Who cares? All right. And then let's put in a little bit of mustard, a little bit of the Dijon. Dijon, do that. You can eyeball it. They say like a teaspoon online. Just eyeball it. You don't want to do too much. Don't want to do too little. I eyeball everything. I don't do measurements. I cook cakes and stuff, man. I don't do all that bogus. Some mayo. They say like a spoonful. Let's just put some mayo in there. We get a little bit more. It's gonna help hold the cake together, man. Get in there. There we go. That's a good bit of mayo. Let's get a little drop of that there Worcestershire sauce. That looks like enough. Let's go some Old Bay. Let's start good. Let's just sprinkle it in and just see what we feel. It does. They say like 1 tablespoon online. No, you're gonna need more. I say 1.5. You don't want to be too much. Maybe, and then you can just add more later, like once you're done. But you want Old Bay and you want a lot of it, so it's gonna be very good. If you do it without it, you're doing it wrong, like I said before. All right, let's get in there. And then the next thing, let's put a little bit of that parsley in there now. Let's break those suckers up real quick, nice and easy like, nice and easy like. We don't need all that I put out there. That's way too much. We're not gonna use that much. Just break them up. You don't want to have big pieces of parsley in your crab cake, to be honest with you. It's just to add a little bit of flavor. I don't even think it's necessary, to be honest with you. I hardly ever use it. It's just, I felt like doing it today. I was like, let's get some parsley for this one, you know? And then let's just stir that sucker up right now. Mix that one up right now. Oh yeah. I think we might need a little bit more mayo in here. I feel like more mayo might be good for it. Boop, boop, boop. I'm starting to mix up real nice like. There you go, you got some stuff in there. Some mix for your binder. You gotta have a binder for the crab meat. Next thing we're gonna do, let's take like a piece of bread or 2. I think 2 will be fine. Maybe we'll see how we feel after we do 1, but we're not gonna buy breadcrumbs. We're gonna do it the hard way. We're just gonna break bread. Let's take off that crust first. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. There we go. Now let's just break these up. Just toss them in there. Nice and tiny little pieces. Just break it up. See what you feel like you want. Sometimes you just do a little bit more. Sometimes you do a little bit less. It doesn't really matter. You don't want to do too much. If you do too much, it'll kind of overpower it. Take away from the flavor of the meat a little bit. Because I'm not going to ever cook shrimp salad on this channel. Unless you guys really make me. I will do it if you ask. Maybe. Nicely. We'll see. Next thing we're going to do here, we're going to add a little bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper in there. We'll grind it as we go. Just a little bit. I don't want much of this. I don't really add pepper to it much, so a little bit. And then we are going to add a little bit of salt here. What are you doing there, Chris? Put a shirt on. Dude, it's 81 degrees in this house right now. You gotta call them, man. We need to get this thing fixed. Salt, a little bit of salt in there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is a sea salt. Doesn't matter what you really use. It's salt. Salt is salt, but sea salt usually a little bit better, I think. And now my favorite part. We're gonna dump the crab meat in there. If we need to add anything else, we'll add it as we go. Let's get all that crab meat in there first. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Let's do it at 350. I think 350 is fine. All right, let's mix her all up right there. Get her all mixed up real nice like. Let's not go too hard. We don't want to destroy the meat. It's all up in there. It's all the meat. I don't really care if it's lump meat or claw meat or whatever. I think it all tastes the same. A little bit different, but it's all good. You're gonna love it. This is the best stuff on earth. So I am going to enjoy this quite a bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I think we got about a pound of meat. It's pretty good stuff too. I did pretty good with the cleaning, I think. We did a live earlier showing off the crab cleaning. I'm very slow. And a lot of it was just me talking to myself, which was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that, to be honest with you. It was pretty funny though. I remember there was one part I just like pulled out a jug of chocolate milk. Oh, it was so funny. I had fun. That's what matters. Okay. Oh, it's superb. Well seasoned, well done. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to put some butter on this here tray. Let's get her done. Never get the butter out of the dang thing. Oh, here we go. Very nice and calm. Goose fraba, goose fraba. Alright, let's just do this a little bit here. Get some nice butter on the tray so it's not sticking to the tray. And butter's the best thing to cook with your crabs, I think. I'm gonna bake them all. I'm feeling bacon today. We'll cook it up with some like mac and cheese or something, whatever I got in the fridge as a side. But I probably won't eat much of that. I'll probably be eating like 2 crab cakes and be done and then have a couple left over. Nice and buttered up. Butter it up real nice like. There we go. Now we have it prepared. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Prop it there and put it together. Here we go, nice and beauty. Big old boys. We don't do none of them tiny crab cakes in this house. Let's get another one right here. Let's get a little meat on that. Big crab cakes. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that one. That is a shell. Get you out of there. I felt a shell. When I do it with my hands, I can also like feel if there's any shells and stuff while I'm doing it. So it kind of makes it a little bit better. However, your hands get like that. That's good. That's a good chunk. A little bit more in there. Making fat daddies. Fat daddy fresh crab cakes right here. Real water man right here. There's definitely a little bit of shells in it. That's okay. That happens. It's almost impossible to get every shell out of it. Even when you buy meat, you're gonna have shells in it. Get that napkin out of the way. Slide you over there, slide you over there, slide you across here. We got some space here. These little stragglers in there. We got enough for about one more. So we'll do 5. 5 jumbo crab cakes. We don't mess around in this house. I don't want to leave nothing behind. Oh, listen to that. The oven's preheated. We're about to go in. The best things in life cost about $50. And that's about how much it cost me to do this. However, you pay for a crab cake like this, fresh made, fresh meat, caught locally, cooked right. I mean, you're gonna be paying 25 bucks for each one of these. Easily. So I'd say this is easily like over $100 worth of crab cakes right here. Easily. I would pay 20 bucks for this. As you can see, I gotta hold the camera myself. Gotta love that. All right, we're in. Without about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we're good to go. Moment of truth. There we go. Nice little crispiness to them. Oh my gosh, look at that. Unreal. Unreal. Look at that perfectly cooked crab cakes right there. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Slide that on the plate. I'll start with one. I will be coming back for seconds. Crabs and mac and cheese, baby. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try it out right now. Oh my God. I don't have any time to breathe. I'm hungry and this is so good. Unbelievable. Oh my God. I'm about to get another. Oh my God. I did good. You know, the reason I never measure, I just kind of eyeball it. You never know when you're gonna make your best crab cake by just throwing it all together. Just gotta throw the right stuff in there. And sometimes you'll mix it around differently and you'll discover something totally new. Also, if you don't have a random bottle of Cholula sitting around your house for putting in mac and cheese and stuff, you're messing it up. You're doing it wrong. The good thing about mixing with mac and cheese is if your crab cake gets in your mac and cheese, now you just have crab mac and cheese, you know? And obviously gotta get going on the Cholula in the mac. Oh yeah, oh yeah, beautiful. Let's put a little crab piece in with some Cholula. I've never even tried that before. Oh, that's good. That's very good. What a great idea this was. All right, Chris, what do you think?
All right, let's try it. Let's try it as
Give me a little eye contact there, boy.
the hell?
Come on, Greg.
I'll
Come on, Greg. Where's your eyes at, Greg? Where's your eyes?
Oh, damn.
Oh, dang, he says.
Oh, shit.
Dude, Look at the big ones. We got the 3 biggest right here. I'm gonna measure them, but I'm saying this is over 8. I've never eaten mullet before, but I'm hungry and I have no money.